this is Desiree, and today I am going to do something a little bit different. I'm sure many of you have been watching all the Diamine Inkvent swatches and dailies, and as this implies, I'm going to do a little Diamine Inkvent color by number, and I'm going to do this every 5 days, and I put together this little color by number sheet, and that's what I'm going to use here to do the colors. And it has room for all 25. Here are the inks for days 1 through 5 and the pens, and I am going to scoot this down now, and I will start. So I'm going to go through and use the pen to write a little bit of the lettering here and probably the title, and then I'm going to use the brush to do the little swatch and probably add a little bit of water so you can kind of see the details on that. So the first one, as many of you know, is kind of a grayish bluish purple, and it's called Seize the Night, and I have that inked up right now in my little Moon Man eyedropper pen. So we'll start with that. Actually, this one's so short that I am going to post it. And let's see here. I'm going to start by doing my lettering here. This is Arch's watercolor paper, so it is not fountain pen paper. I just thought it would be fun to do this, and actually I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to list this. And it is Seize the Night. Okay, I might fill that in a little later, but right now, that's all. And this one is not a shimmer or a sheen, so I don't need to mix it up really well. But I'm going to put it on the brush. And I've selected this little ball for number 1. And I'm going to put that in there like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water. So we can see it blending a little bit. So I hope this is fun. I wanted to do something a little bit different because there's so many people doing different various swatches. So there's number 1. Oh, it's really pretty like that. The next one, as many know, is called Garland. And this one, as you can see, is a shimmer and sheen. So I'm going to, actually, first I'm going to use my pen, and it is already inked up in my Conklin pen. And so I'm going to fill in my letter, and I am going to shake this up a little bit in the pen. And I'm going to fill this in. My letter. And this was called Garland. You know, it'll be interesting to see how well we can pick things up with the lettering. As it dries, because like I said, this is watercolor, very dense watercolor paper, and it is not on ink, a fountain pen ink paper. So anyway, I just thought that would be kind of fun to try. Now I'm going to shake this up really good before I do the swatch on here. And I think that looks pretty good. This was a really pretty one. And I want to make sure that I have that nice and cleaned off there before I do the next ink. And I've selected this area right here for this particular color. And I will add some water to it too, because it is really coming in dark. This paper obviously takes a lot of color. Let's pull a little water down. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Okay. This will give it a little chromatography, possibly. So yeah, this has been really fun opening up these inks and seeing what color each day brings. So that's why I got this kind of idea for color by number. I really think it'll be fun to see them all together on one page. So that's what I wanted to be able to do. So yeah. So that's Garland, day number 2. And by the way, for anybody that wants the blank sheet before I started, I have a picture of it, and if somebody wants to message me on Instagram, Zen and Ink, and let me know your email, I can send you the blank copy there. Okay, so day number 3 was Ash, and I have that inked up in my Pilot Metro. I should have probably saved that ink for a medium point. This is a fine point, and this ink is very light, so it may not be too visible. It's a really pretty gray green, and I didn't realize in the beginning. I had seen some swatches before I actually swatched it myself, and it looked just very gray on some of the swatches, but when I went to swatch it, it has a really nice kind of greenish gray hue. This one is called, yeah, this is really light. I'm putting it in capitals here so people can see. All right. Okay. For number 3, I have selected to be right at the top here. So let's see here. So I hope your day's going good. I hope you're enjoying your inks if you have some, and if you don't, enjoying the swatches from everybody. Whoop, I'll put a little bit more water there. I have to get to this kind of quickly before it dries, just like any watercolor. So I think you can see that. I can definitely see the green coming through there. So hopefully you can see that as well on camera. This one. is a very different color. Kind of enjoying it. All right, so that is Ash. Nice. So that is day number 3. Okay, day number 4 is called Tempest. And it is a shimmer. You can see a lot of shimmer there. And I actually inked that up in my TWSBI Go. And, oops, oh, splashed it. The TWSBI Go has a medium point. So we'll try that out. I think I'll have to go back in and maybe color in the rest of these. This is definitely not a writing sample. It's really just more of a playing with the inks and looking at the colors, because I'm not using any nice fountain pen paper to really show off the writing at all. So, what's this called? Tempest. Day number 4. TWSBI Go. And again, you can really see that shimmer in there, so I'm going to make sure I shake that up really good. Oh, I still see a little bit. Okay. So for day number 4, I selected down here at the bottom, slide that up a little bit. And that is so dark and wet that I want to make sure. So I just put my brush into the clean water. I always do that. Oh wow, that is really pretty. I'll see if it comes up with any shimmer on this paper. That will be really interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but I did a little bit of glittery snow. Let me get this put away first and I'll show you. Did a little bit of glittery snow on the edges of the tree branches here. Not sure if that will pick it up. And it did, and I used a Posca pen, and then I went over it with a little glitter pen. And it does glitter. It does show the glitter, so we'll see if this Tempest actually comes out looking glittery at all. Okay. Oop. All right. So the last one for today is day number 5, Harmony. And I have that inked up. And this is my washi tape exclusive, and it's called the Kenai pen for the Kenai Peninsula. And so I have it inked up with Harmony, the last one for this 5 days. And this is not a shimmer or a sheen. It's a pretty purple. I should have cleaned my water here, but this is the last one, so I guess I'll risk it. Okay. And this one I decided to put clear down here at the bottom. Hopefully you can see all these. And this is Harmony. It's interesting to see them after they're dry, for sure. We'll take a look at those. You're probably seeing those other ones that are dry now. I'm kind of curious to see what other colors are going to be coming out. I noticed that so far, I was thinking that maybe there would be more red since the cover is red this year, and I haven't gotten this before. This is the first time I've gotten this, but I was curious that we haven't seen any reds or greens yet, but there are, like I said, 20 more inks to go. So I'm sure we'll see some more variety in the colors. So these are really nice. I'm really enjoying the fact that these little bottles have a fair amount of ink in them. So it's, you know, it's going to be fun to be able to use them, not just for the Inkvent occasion, but you know that they actually have enough to kind of play around with a little bit in some of the different pens. So anyway, that is days 1 through 5, and hopefully it's pretty clear to see. Wow, and that one, ooh, I don't know if you can see, but it is definitely showing the shimmer in there, so I hope you can see it. That's it for days 1 through 5, and I hope you enjoyed that. Something just a little bit different. And like I said, if anybody wants a copy of this uninked little color by number, message me on Instagram and I'll send you a copy. You have to print it out. So okay, I decided to end today's little color by number video with a look at the swatches for the inks days 1 through 5, actually on Tomoe River paper, so that you can really see the color and the way they look when they're in writing. So this first one is sample number 1, Seize the Night. Really pretty purple. The second one is number 2, Garland. And that was the really pretty sheening and shimmer one. Number 3, number 3 is over here. And it is the Diamine Ash. And on this paper you can definitely see a little bit of the green hue on there. Very light, really pretty ink. And then back to number 4 in this book. Number 4 is the Tempest, and you can definitely see the shimmer there. Don't want to get it too close. So that was number 4, and then last but not least was day number 5, Harmony, and it's also a really pretty purple, light, kind of smoky gray purple, very pretty one. So, and that was not a shimmer or a sheen. So there, I will show you these at the end of each color by number video, so you can see what they look like on paper. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in a few days for the next color by number. Thanks again. Bye-bye.